Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another Kickstarter update video. This will probably actually be our last Kickstarter update. They're going to continue, but it's going to be development updates. Today, as of about an hour ago, the Kickstarter is officially done. The final tally is $2,835,584 with 32,812 backers. You can still technically back the game until November 8th. It is just a much pared down list of what you can back. We will go into that later. So, what did we unlock? Here are all the stretch goals. It is now really satisfying because you can just scroll through and just see like achieved. We covered a lot of these in a previous video, so I'm just going to kind of get to the new stuff. So we're going to start at $2 million. We covered this a little bit, but there is more. Well, I'll show it later. So, $2 million unlocked by player body customization. You'll be able to adjust your builder, making them more muscular, heavier, or slimmer. You can also tweak specific features like shoulders, arms, and thighs. Additionally, you can age your character by adding details like wrinkles and other signs of aging. Awesome. 2.25 million. Expanded wardrobe and outfit presets feature. Unlock 20 new outfits for male and female characters, perfect for everyday activities and exploration. Our appearance system allows you to choose outfits for their look while keeping the stats of your preferred gear. You can also save multiple outfit sets for quick access. Equip them from the menu and preview them in the store before purchasing, offering more flexibility than in Porsche or Sandrock. This I'm excited for the 20 new outfits. I'm also excited for the previewing. I think that's going to probably be the most useful. So, rival romances are unlocked at 2.5 million. At least 2 non-core romanceable NPCs will have their own unique storylines, and some even form families. Similar to Sonia and Albert in Porsche, you'll have quests to help develop their relationships, or you can choose to pursue either of them yourself. And of course, there will be an option to pair non-core romanceable NPCs or not, depending on your preference. Just to clarify, you can fully opt out. They are being very clear on this. If you are not interested in having a rival romance for your non-core NPCs, you can opt out by not doing the quest and ignoring it. Making it clear, because it seems that people are having a really hard time wrapping their head around that one. 2.75 million. Additional core romanceable characters. We can vote for an additional core romanceable NPC from the previously provided candidates. If the character you choose for the 1.7 million stretch goal was a bachelor, this time we'll select a bachelorette or vice versa to ensure balance between the genders. So officially, we will now have 5 men, 5 women for the core romanceable, so more story. So very cool. And then the 3 million, which we're still working towards, technically, because the Kickstarter is still remaining open for like 2 weeks and a day about. So what we are working for now is zoo building, capture animals from the wild and raise them in a zoo, which can be visited by tourists and to generate profit. After full release, the first free update will drop 5 brand new side quests for you to dive into. Of course, we're never going to get to the Porsche remake. It never really was. That was a joke. It would be great if we got there. Rich people, if you love this world, hey, it's on you. The first thing we will talk about really quick is the late pledge tiers. So it's the 35, the 45, 65, and then $100. So they're all alpha keys, essentially. They eliminated the lowest one. And then you can still add on digital things such as the alternative pet of the red panda, the white horse, the gala attire, the town components, and accessories. These are the add-ons. Ignore this little orange section. So it is the frozen gala, the alternative white horse, the red panda, these accessories, and then the town clock. Just really quick, so November 8th is the last possibility of a pledge. So that we have until November 8th to get to the 3 million. Because I think if we weren't so close to 3 million, I think it would be over. But we're really close to 3 million if you really think about it. Just to put this out there, do not share your backer number at all. As fun as it is to show what your backer number is, don't. Your backer number is how Kickstarter identifies you in their world, in their system. So don't share it with other people because, you know, the internet's weird. So just don't share your information. Keep your pledge and all that type of stuff close. Like, do not share it with people, as fun as it is. Just don't do it. So really quickly, some things that I can now show off that we talked about previously. So for the $1.4 million reward, which was height customization. So this is a little video that the devs released that shows Avery, who's a tall guy, and then Freya, who's like an average height woman. And it shows the male and female builders, Miles and Lena are their names, growing. We're getting taller. And then you can see the scale changes a little bit on their head. So that was showing off the $1.4 million reward. Then here for the $2 million reward, it's showing the body customization. So you can see her growing taller, but you also see her expanding. So you can change her weight. I believe they are also going to allow you to change their boob size, which I know a lot of people really want. They're going to try. They said they're going to try to make it so that you can change your governor's look and it's not going to interfere with the hugging. Because you have to think they have to change a lot of how other characters interact with us, like how they hug us, how clothes look on us because of this. So, I mean, it's going to take a while to perfect it. Then here is the male builder, and you can see him expanding, gaining weight, losing weight, his chest getting bigger, his chest getting smaller. So it's very cool. You can probably make a very, very customized character. It's going to be fun. Will I play with it a lot? Probably not, just because it will bring out the perfectionist in me. So for my own sanity, I will probably just leave it alone. I have nothing to show for the 2.25 million, the expanded wardrobe. That's going to stuff that they're going to probably release little by little. 20 outfits is a lot to make a male and female version for. For the $1.7 million reward and the $2.75 million reward, we will be voting on these group of NPCs. So for the women, we have Luke Garnett, Inez, Hua, Barika, Madeline. Then for the men, Kang, Shin, Stev, Rudy, Atticus, and Wayland. So how the vote is going to work is, well, first of all, there will be an email. I will put it in the description. That is the official email that Pathea will be contacting you with anything regarding the Kickstarter. So your rewards, your voting, your keys, everything. So make sure you have bookmarked, favorited, made a contact that email address. So how it's going to work is we're going to have to vote for the first group. So this will be the 2, and it will be 1 male, 1 female characters. So then we will have the vote for the additional core NPC vote, which we will vote for then the remaining candidates. And then we will have another separate vote for the $2.75 million, which will be the opposite gender of the previous vote. So that will bring us to the 10. So this is going to be a section that is just other things that they are taking submissions for. One, of course, is the pet, which is the $800,000 stretch goal, which is, again, submit your drawings of pets, just as long as it's not copyrighted. And so then for the $400,000 player interaction is they want images of interactions that you can do with the NPCs. I'm using Avery here. So an interaction would be one of these things. It's not actually on the screen right now, but it'd be like the kiss button in Sandrock. So it would probably be like somewhere over here. Some of the interactions that the devs already shared with us, just as like their kind of examples, is like here's Avery hugging the governor. Here is Panna kissing the governor. And then Panna kissing the governor's cheek. So these are just all examples of interactions that you can submit via Discord or Reddit. The posts will be linked in the description. Again, PG-13, and they said still no copyrighted image. If you can't draw, describe it as best as you possibly can. I can't draw, but to me also you can probably use like a reference image too. Just no copyrighted stuff on it. And then the next thing they are taking submissions for is the $1 million reward, which is 10 new photo poses for each of the core romanceables. So here's the examples that they already showed, which we've seen before. Like here's Ragnar, here's Tia and the governor. This one's a newer one. This is Freya with the male governor. And then of course this one, Avery with the governor. This is so cute. I love the dog in the background. So adorable. The submissions for the photo poses and the interactions is open until February 2nd, 2025. The pet submission, they haven't given a close date yet. They did say they will give about a month notice before it's done. So soon after the submissions close, they will present us like the final list and then we get to vote. So here is a section of also random things, just new things that they showed us. So this is a section about the mobs. So these are the Gnars. They're like a group of, they're beaver people really. And it sounds like they're going to probably be doing the wood contracts, you know, how there was a wood contract in Portia. That kind of sounds like what they're going to be doing. And then the other group, this is just one of the Gnars working, a little gif of them. And then the other group was going to be the Africrocs. They're cool looking. This is very similar to a Portia mob that they had in the crocodiles in the Somber Marsh. So it's interesting that they again are revisiting a crocodile. Real quickly, these are just some photos that the devs have released. In the background, you will hear music. This was music that they did release. They said it was a core Romanceable's background music. They have since said that this is Avery's background music. I love it. Like as soon as I heard this song, I immediately said 100% this is Avery's song. I know my husband very well and it suits him perfectly. So this is his music. So here's just a picture of Avery that they released of him holding flowers. Very, very dashing. Love him. Love, love, love him. You can see also in the background, like slightly different architecture happening. Darker buildings. Before they've only been showing white buildings with blue roofs. Now it's brownish buildings with red roofs. So very interesting. Again, the runes in the background. And then this is what they released this morning, which is a picture of Ragnar and Avery with Victor. We're starting to see Victor. We're only going to see the back of him though. But this is they released this morning of them sitting up like on top of the cliff, it looks like, overlooking the settlement. And then here's just a picture of the girls that they released early this morning from me, sitting by the windmill. And then if you can hear, I just changed the song. This is a song that the director released only on Discord. This is Freya's theme. She's been doing little snippets on Discord, so this is Freya's theme. Very whimsy. Definitely very whimsy. And this is just a picture that they released that is the female governor with Sharon, the dog. And then they started releasing little clips of the Hoppertail. And then here's just the Hoppertail with the higher tier black horse, the fancier black horse. And then here is the male and female governor, Lena and Miles with the Hoppertail feeding him a carrot. And then this is the last background music they have released. And this is Victor's theme. I don't know how I feel about it. All I know is that this fully changes every single tinfoil hat theory I had on Victor. I do know that is a thing now. And then here's another picture of the horse that is Avery on a horse. It's a beautiful shot. And then here is a nighttime shot, it looks like, of Panna with the male governor on a horse. Yeah, this was an add-on horse. I think you could add it on for like $25. And I think it also was in a higher tier. All the rewards get like really mumbled in my brain. And then this is just a photo that the women in the Pathea office, I guess they have a little like group that they have that they share their photos in. And when they have off time, they create photos such as these. So here we have Ragnar, Avery, and Victor again. We have Victor again. In one of their shots that they just do for looking at hot guys, really. There was a video that went with this, but it has a lot of flashing, so I'm not going to show it just because I do know that bothers some people. And then here's just a Ragnar image that they released. Yeah, it's just for looking pretty. And so the other day when we reached 2.5 million, the devs did release a video on their YouTube channel. And a lot of people were very eagle-eyed. And we found Victor on the Discord. Like, everyone was losing it because they did show Victor. Victor's right there. This is literally a shot in the video that is like about 25 seconds in. It's like they're panning over and you see a glimpse of one of the devs' screens and they're moving things on it and you can see Victor. So here is the fixed perspective of the shot. Waylon's very tall. Like, he's very tall. But here you can see Victor right here in the lineup with everyone else. So he's a little bit shorter than Avery and Ragnar. It's very tough to see if Avery is taller than Ragnar because of the hat. But then if you also look up here, this looks also like Victor right there, like the pose. So here is also Victor up in this corner. So they did release him, which is why they felt fine to share the back of the headshots. This is a shot that they revealed is Victor. This is on the name reveal picture art. He was the silhouette off to the side. So he's right there. There's a zoom in. You can, now that you see it and it's zoomed in and it's clear, being you know his silhouette, he has long hair. You can tell it's him now. You can see his white shirt a little bit. You can see the shadow, like it's like how it's a little lighter here, and then because like here's a silhouette, which we knew. So yeah, it does match up pretty well. Here is a picture that the director shared on Discord. This is the back of his head. So long black hair. He also is a little see-through, as you can see. He has a white shirt on normally, but it looks like he's just like a floating wig pretty much. But yeah, that's Victor. The final picture I will show is a $2.5 million celebration picture, for like lack of a better word. These are all the characters whose models are kind of done at this point. So here we have the male governor, Miles, who's gone through character customization. Then you have Inez, Freya, Ragnar, Victor, Sharon, the Hoppertail, the female governor, Lena. Then you have Rudy, you have Avery, Tia, Stev, Violet, and then Rhett. So the whole cast is here. It's nice seeing Panna without her mask. So this photo, they said they were going to release it. I guess their computer like couldn't handle it, and the picture, like, people were like anxiously waiting for this photo to be released, and it wasn't coming. And then like the computer broke. It was such a big file. It's a really cool picture. I love that Victor is in the back. The way Zed worded this picture is that like you win, Victor will be visible. I was expecting it to be a Victor Where's Waldo. I was expecting him to be this little tiny guy and he was going to be like stuck in someone's pocket or like in a tree or something. Like, I was fully expecting that, and I don't know, maybe I'm just more evil because I thought that would have been hilarious. But you know, they just wanted to show his back as per usual. Victor's back. That's all we will ever know. And I hope they keep it that way. So that is the end of the Kickstarter. I will be covering the game. When it is an alpha, I cannot cover it. I cannot film it. I cannot stream it. I can't even give you a screenshot. Until the NDA is released, I have no clue when I will be able to start covering the actual game. No clue. I hope it is before the 2026 date. I am so hoping, because that's a really long time. But like I said, I will continue to follow the development. The videos will probably not be as frequent because even the devs kind of said, like the director, Susie, said that she will not be as active on Discord now that the Kickstarter is done. So there might be less crumbs. I hope not. I hope we continue to get a decent amount of crumbs here and there, because it's like 6 months is a really long time of nothing before the alpha starts. So we'll see. But anyway, so hope you enjoyed. Take care of yourself and bye for now.